Good afternoon. It is 4 o'clock my time, and it is off-season time for, well, the Florida Gators. We are about to enter the end of the off-season for season one, and, well, we're going to get to it. So, all right. So, we are here at the famous players leaving screen, and we're going to see who's leaving. So Eugene Wilson III is projected to go in the fourth round as a pro prospect in the pro draft. Um, let's see. God damn, I've got a lot of people leaving. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go after the ones that are at least in the to medium to low range first, especially since I've only got 9 persuasions. So we're gonna try to talk Caden Jones into coming back. So let's see if we can do that. And he is deciding to stay. So we're 1 for 1 so far. The next one we're going to go after is we're going to go after freshman tight end Cameron Costman. I had plans for him going forward, so I'm hoping that I can get him to stay. So let's see. Can we get him to stay? And he says no. All right, then we're going to have to move on and hopefully get Hayden Hanson to stay because I need one of these guys to stay. Come on. And no. Okay, so we're 1 for 3. All right, we're going to move on to defensive end Kofi Azara. And wow, 3 straight. Wow. Oh, recruiting's gonna suck. It's gonna suck this year. Oh my God. All right. Let's see. We got 5 persuasions left, and we've got we've got a ton of people to go. I'm gonna let Eugene Wilson go because the persuasion chance for him is very low. Let me see. He wants to leave for the pro draft. The persuasion chance for him is very low, even though he is considered a fourth round pick. I think if he stays, I can get him up. I can get him up higher, but I'm not sure if I want to use one of my persuasions on him when, I mean, I've got a list. I've still got a list of people to go. So, oh man, I need, let's see. Nah, he's not going to want to stay. He's not going to, nope. I'm just looking at the numbers. I think I could talk him into staying because I am losing a tailback, and Ball's going to be there. But Harbaugh's wear and tear for his career is lower than it started the season. So, and with the way I have the wear and tear set up, I'm running two backs. I'm running two backs every game. There's two running backs coming in. So I'm going to try to get him to stay. And he said no. So far, the only player that I've gotten to stay is left tackle, Caden Jones. Everybody else that I have tried to convince to stay has told me to kick rocks, which I can't say I blame them. Tank Hawkins, did he even play this year? He played in one game, but he never got a catch. Can I get him to stay? Because I guarantee you, if he stays, he will play. He will play this year. I'm going to try to get him to stay. And he's staying. Okay, good. All right, so I got two guys. All right, so I got two guys. All right. I've got 3 persuasions left. Let me take a look at the roster. Oh man, Kearney, I need him to stay. I think I need him to stay bad. Let me take a look at the roster. That way I can kind of view it on what I'm looking at. Alright, so who was the guy that was going to leave? I think it was Terrell. Let's see. Who was the kid that was going to leave? Yeah, okay. I'll let him go. I think I'll let him go. Let me see. Yeah, let's see. Because we're losing 2 quarterbacks. We're losing Bailey and we're losing Mullins. They're graduating. And if I'm not mistaken, I think I have a quarterback. I mean, I can probably pull a quarterback out of the transfer portal if need be. So I think I'm going to go ahead and let him walk. I think. Let me see. Let's see who else. There was a center. Okay, Kearney wants to leave. Slaughter is graduating. Kearney would be the starter, and then Jason Zandamal would be his backup. I'm going to try to talk him into staying. Let's see. What was the other one? There was one with linebackers. Okay, I think I'm going to try. So we're going to try to get. All right. So I know for a fact 3 players I'm going to try to get to stay. Okay. So let's see if I can get Kearney to stay. And he is staying. He realizes he's going to start next year, so he's staying. Let's see if we can get Howard to stay. And he says no. All right. Okay, last one. Do we use it on Miles Graham? Do we attempt to keep the freshman, knowing our quarterback situation next year, and knowing right now we don't have anybody, or do we try to keep Eugene Wilson? Ooh, that's a toughie. You know what? I'm going to go for the quarterback. Just because I know 2 guys are leaving. I might be able to get him to stay. Let's see. And nope. All right, so that's it. So Eugene Wilson is going in the draft. We got Roderick Kearney to stay. Grayson Howard is leaving. Miles Graham is leaving. Duke Clark is leaving. So is Tank Hawkins, Caden Jones, Termel Jones Jr. Oh my God. Slaughter is projected to go in the first round as a senior. Sapp's projected to go in the 5th round as a defensive end. And everybody else is graduating. Oh, with the exception of Caleb Banks, who is entering the pro draft, projected to go round 2. And left tackle Austin Barber is projected to go round 5. Oh, this is going to be a fun year. Oh, this is going to be fun. All right, so, yeah. Let's take a look. Let's just take a look at some of the. Let's take a look at Alabama. So, Caden Proctor is going first round in the pro draft, so he's leaving. Not surprised. Wow. Both Ty Simpson and Austin Mack are leaving. One citing playing style, one citing playing time. Wow. Damn. Wow. 2 quarterbacks leaving. One guy that was a starter, and another guy who was a backup who probably would have been a starter. And Ty Simpson, he just decided to stay. Damn. This is insane. But I'm beginning to realize this is just the way it is. Damn. This is crazy, though. Let's see. Who else we got here? Who else we going to look at here? Let's see. Clemson. Peter Woods and Evian Terrell are leaving for the draft. Sammy Brown is leaving for the transfer portal, as is Jay Haynes and Keith Adams Jr. Oh, wow. Chris Denson is a freshman left-handed quarterback. Oh, wow, okay. He might be somebody I might take a look at just to see who is, if he's interested. Kate Klubnik is projected to go in round 2. Not surprising. Blake Miller, the right tackle, is projected to go round 2. Oh, wow. Shit. Let's see. Colorado. Jordan Sutton decided to transfer, citing championship contendership. G.J. McKinney is transferring, citing brand exposure, as is Shaheem Otis for the same reason. Pro potential, let's see. Samuel Oakland, the right defensive end. Larry Johnson, the third, at left tackle. Free safety, Noah King. Defensive end, London Marriott. And quarterback, Ryan Staub. I've played with him before. I played with him in 25. He's actually a pretty decent quarterback. So he's going to be an interesting quarterback to see where he ends up in the portal. Nikhil Webb Walker decided to transfer, citing pro potential, and as did John Slaughter, the strong safety. Interesting. We have so far one player going in the draft. That's Xavier Hill. He's projected to be a fifth-round pick. And that, almost. Caden Salter is entering the draft. He's projected to go in the sixth round. I could see that realistically. I could also see him possibly getting up a little bit higher, maybe third round, depending on how he would do pro day and combine. So that's interesting. Alrighty, so we've looked at us. We're going to look at Florida State. So Charles Lester III has decided to leave. Javon Boggs has decided to leave. Yes, Tylen Coleman. Jonathan Daniels, Caleb Lavella, and Javarius Boatwright Jr. Damn, all citing either play style, pro potential, playing time. Micah Pettis is projected to go in the fourth round, as is Darrell Jackson Jr. We get a fifth round projection for Jemiah Wilson. Interesting. Let's go Georgia. Let's see. So Christian Miller is leaving early, projected a second round pick. C.J. Allen is projected to be a second round pick. Zachariah Branch is projected to be a fourth round pick, and he's leaving early. I'm a little, well, maybe not. I mean, he's 5'10", 180. He would probably make his living in the slot. Yeah. So him deciding to leave early, now that I think about it, not too big a surprise. Ernest Green III is transferring, deciding playing time. Raylan Wilson deciding play style. London Humphreys deciding play style as well. Playing time is cited for Jordan Thomas. As it's the same thing for. I'm not going to try to pronounce this poor kid's name because I do not want to stamp on it, but he's a dual threat quarterback. And I'm going to be curious to see where he goes. He's another one of those I may keep an eye on in the portal just to see, does he have our school on his list? And Chris Jones citing playing time. Interesting. Let me see any other key schools I'm going to look at. Yeah, LSU. Aaron Anderson is leaving, projected to go in the fourth round. Ashton Stamps is leaving for the transfer portal, as is Whit Weeks. Wow. I watched the Netflix series. I'm a little surprised. Not much, just, done another stream. Caleb Jackson is leaving, as is DJ Pickett. Destin Hill, Mitch Nixon. Oh, wow. That's a lot of players leaving. Damn. Colin Hurley, a redshirt freshman from Miami. He's deciding to leave, signing play. Damn. The kicker. Wow. Well, he's a 69 overall kicker who's a sophomore, so yeah, okay. Okay. Damn. That's a lot. All right, Francis I'm not even. I'm not going to pronounce the poor bastard's name because I would be doing him an injustice. But he's leaving, projected to go first round in the draft, and honestly, 6'6", 315 right tackle. Bless you, son. You will do well in the NFL. Let's just put it that way. Reuben Baines is projected to go in round 2. Not a shock. Mark Fletcher Jr. and Jordan Lyle are entering the transfer portal. Ooh, I didn't get one of them to come to Florida. Interesting. Justin Scott is entering the portal. Raul Aguilar Jr. I will definitely look into it. I will definitely look into it. Did you follow me today? If you did follow me today, then I'll see it on my stuff for sure. Because I usually check everything. Yeah, I see it. I see it because I got the notification just a few minutes ago. So I will handle that here in a few minutes when I get a free moment. I will definitely follow you back on there. Let's see, who else we got here? Michigan. Wow. Only I say this jokingly, but I'm being serious. Only 4 transfers is it's like wow. Wow. Jordan Marshall is transferring, citing play style. Andrew Sprague is also transferring, citing same thing. Jalen Hoffman is basically they're all citing play style, and it's all for different positions. Well, 2 tackles, a tailback, and a fullback. Rashad Benning is projected to go in the 3rd round, as is Giovanni Elhandi. 7th round projection for Jashab Brahma. A 3rd round projection for Jarek Moore. A 2nd round projection for Rod Moore. Wonder if that's any relation. Probably not, but you never know. And that's it. Let's go Michigan State. Jalen Thompson has decided to transfer. Ben Roberts decided to transfer. Makai Frazier. Chance Rucker. Jace Clarizo. Derek Simmons. Jeremiah Hughes. Jesus Christ. Wow. Jesus Christ, I thought our transfers were bad. Gee, wow. Never mind, Michigan State's is, they losing both redshirt freshman quarterbacks. Now, granted, one's a 68, one's a 64, so, I mean, you're not losing an impact starter within the next year. But, I mean, still, that means you got to hit the recruiting. You got to hit recruiting. You got to hit transfer portal. And, as someone who's going to be going through that here in a minute, I would not be looking forward to that at all. Nebraska has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 players transferring. 1 quarterback, that being Marco DeValle, a redshirt freshman from Midland, Texas. Be interesting to see if he decides he's citing playing time. Be interesting to see if he decides to if he ends up with Texas teams on his list. To me, that would be an interesting one. Very interesting. If it would be that. Okay, Notre Dame. Jeremiah Love is projected to go in the first round. Not a shocker. Honest to God, if he decided to leave after this year and enter the draft, it would not shock me at all. Um, Charles Jagasaw has decided to transfer, signing playing time. Jarian Price is deciding to transfer, signing playing time. No surprising there. Christian Gray is saying, I'm gone, play style. Jordan Faison is transferring, signing pro potential. Kenny Mitchie is play time. Wow. And they lost their other one too. Damn. And they lost the other one too. They lost Blake Herbert. Wow. So all they've got is C.J. Carter. Oh my God. Oh my God, man. Poor Notre Dame. And this has come up from a fan. Poor Notre Dame. But I know what it's like. I did this with them. I didn't lose. I didn't lose all my quarterbacks. I lost one, but damn. It's like this game needs to chill when it comes to this, man. Wow. Micah Gilbert. Okay. Damn. All right. I'm definitely gonna be taking a look at that list. See if maybe he's on it. Damn. Because he is. Mm, shit. I'm glad I went through this list. Micah Gilbert's a damn good receiver. I would not mind. I would not mind bringing him in next year. Whew. I'll bring him in next year. Shit. I'll bring him in next year. Shit. That'd be fun. Let's see. And a couple of linemen that are tight end. Oh my God. Another freshman wide receiver. It's Grant Richardson. Well, I mean, I'm not too surprised, especially when you've got freshman recruits and you've got freshman Jerome Bettis Jr. and then you got Plexico Burris' kid playing wide receiver, and they're freshmen, and I know they were rated pretty good. So, whew, definitely gonna have some fun looking at that portal. Ohio State. Caleb Downs is going into the draft, as is Max Clare, Raider. Said that out loud. He transfers from Notre Dame to Ohio State. He was with Notre Dame last year. Carnell Tate decided to enter the draft. Now, on to the transfers. This ought to be good. Left tackle Ethan Onanawani, a redshirt freshman from Katy, Texas, fighting championship contendership. Well, I mean, they finished 8-5 last year, so I can't say I'm surprised. Jalene Thurman, citing playstyle. Quarterback Lincoln Feinholz, citing playtime. Oh, wow. The other quarterback's joining him, too. Interesting. Caden McDonald is entering the portal. Defensive tackle. Tavian St. Clair, the redshirt freshman from Bellefonte, Ohio, is saying, I'm gone. Damn, shit. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be looking at that portal for I'm going to be looking at specific players in that portal, and I'm gonna hope to God I can get one or two of them in. There are specific players that are going to be hitting that portal that I am going to be looking at. I am going to want to get in. Mm. I've already got a couple on my. I've already got a couple. John Mater is leaving. He's projected to go in the first round of the draft. Not a surprise. I wouldn't be surprised if he actually realistically leaves at the end of this year as well. Just because, I mean, I don't even know how old the poor kid is. But I know he's been in college for a while. So let's see, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8 transfers, including freshman back, including freshman quarterback Jet Neal. Wow. I'm okay. Oh, let's see, Oregon. Dylan Steenman entering the draft, projected first round pick. Malachi Hughes is projected to go in the second round. He is saying peace. Their starting center is entering the draft. This is Tio Udale. He's projected to go second round. And another linebacker is projected to go seventh round. Austin Novosad is entering the portal. Oh man, this is gonna be fun. Wow. Oh my God. I could keep looking, but oh, I'd be doing this all day. I don't want to. I'll be back in just 1 second. Give me 1 minute. Okay, so on the recruiting front, we had one guy reach his top 8. We had another guy lock us out. We got, wow, we got over 24,000 in XP. I think we got upgraded. Let's see, yes we did. So we're now up to 26 on the coach skills. All right, let's look at the draft results real quick. So we had 5 players go in the draft. Slaughter went round 1. Banks went round 2. Wilson and Sapp went round 4. And Barber went round 5. Not bad. Not bad at all. All right, let's take a look at those coaching skills. Let's see. Strategist is an active perk. Let's see. Ooh, that would be a good one to get. Yeah, that would definitely be good. Mm.
not be a bad one to get. Go ahead, let's get that one. And then let's go ahead and start working on some of the upgrades for the defensive line. Start working on some of this too. Alright, so went ahead, we locked in two upgrades. Alright, so let's take a look at the recruiting. We've got 26 players. Alright. Okay, realistically, we've got 23 players that are not signed. We need another quarterback. Holy shit!
Y'all playing with me, right? Y'all really playing with me. This is when I know this game has gone nuts. And this game has gone wild. This is not a drill, people. Arch Manning has entered the transfer portal. And he has LSU and Florida on his top two lists. On his top schools list. Oh my God. Wow. LSU is listed at number 1. We're listed at number 2. They have a slight edge. Wow. Holy shit. That is saying something. Whew. Wow. 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 Damn. Mm-mm-mm. The number 2 overall recruit. Number 1 would be Colin Simmons. He was a former defensive end from Texas, and he's looking at Georgia. He's not even looking at us. Yeah, playing style is his deal breaker. Gee, damn. Wow. Can I say, holy hell? All right. Wide receiver was another one I was intrigued with. Okay. There's certain names that I was looking for. Faison's open. We're not on his list. I'm surprised. I would figure. I don't see. Let me see. Faison. Scrap Richardson's on the list. Is open. I'm just not seeing him.
I don't know. Oh. Oh, holy shit. He's listed as a 3-star. Who's recruiting him? A lot of low-level schools. I'm going to put him on the list just because. Man. Man. Wow. I'm shocked. Faison's looking at a lot of schools in the mid. He's really locked in at Ole Miss. I think I'm going to let that go. C.J. Smith, who used to be at Memphis, is somebody who we could target. Former Texas A&M Mario Carver. We got former Tulane receiver Amari Haynes and Easton Messer from Florida Atlantic. Devin McCure from UTSA. You know what? Let's add him to the list too. Oh wow. Okay. All right. Let's go. Let's look at the quarterbacks. Okay. So Arch Manning is interesting. I would be a fool. Yeah, I'd be a fool not to put him on the list. But I'm not stupid. I'm gonna put. Eli Holstein is also on the list. He's listed at number 2 for us, but he's really pulling towards LSU. Tavion St. Clair is open, but he is looking heavily at Oklahoma State. I'm gonna butcher this poor kid's name. This poor kid from Cal is on the list, as is Jalen Rayner from Arkansas State, and Gavin Wismott from Jacksonville State. Let's see, recommended. Let's see. We don't really have a lot. You know what? I'm gonna go with the guys we have on the list right now. We're just gonna, yeah, we're just gonna. Oh, okay. Shit, Okay, I need to take him off the list. Okay, DeMarcus Robertson's already locked us out. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. I forgot all about that. So let's go back and look at the prospectors. So we need another D tackle, and we need 2 outside linebackers. Okay, so D tackle. We'll throw these 2 on the list. Outside linebackers, we're going to throw. We'll throw these 2 on the list. Try to make it work. Alright, so we already got one for proximity to home. Let's go ahead and schedule him week 3, and we'll do family visit. Offer, he's already ready to come. You know what? We'll offer him week 2, and we will cite championship contendership. We still want to recruit. We still want to recruit. If we Ooh. We offered him a scholarship. For him, we're gonna do 50. We'd be dumb not to. Okay, so we got all the recruits in. We've got our 3 guys signed. Okay, so everybody else that we haven't locked hours with, let's see. He is fully recruited. He is fully scouted. We're going to go ahead. We're going to set him up for the week 1 visit, and we're going to go with championship conference prestige from Mr. DeMar Isaac. Conference prestige. I'm going to throw 25 hours on there just to see. We'll set him up with week 2. I'm going to do conference prestige. Set him up week 1. We'll do pro potential. He's in good for pro potential. We'll go ahead. We'll throw 25 recruiting hours on there. Set him up with 3. We'll do pro potential. Championship contendership or program tradition. We'll go ahead and throw 25 hours on him. We'll set him up for a week. We'll set him up for week 3. And we will do championship contendership. Week 2. And we'll go conference prestige. go ahead and put him 25 hours. He's not ready. Let's put 25 hours on him. No, screw that. Let's throw 50. I'm going to try to get him. We'll throw 25 on him. We'll schedule. What was his program tradition? But we can't schedule him week 2. It's either we schedule him this week or we schedule him week 3. If we schedule him this week, I'm taking the 25 hours back. Okay, I'm taking the 25 hours back. We're going to schedule him this week. And we're going to do... Oh, God. We'll do championship. Give me 25 hours. And give me week 3. We'll do playing time for him. He's not even ready. Yeah, and I wouldn't think he would be either. Right now, it'll be athletic facilities. It'll be week 3. Throw 25 hours on him just for the sake of it. Brand exposure. Oh, week 4. Okay. And got him fully scouted. Offer him a scholarship. We'll throw 25 hours. Okay, so we still have 4 targets that we could fill in. We have 170 hours that we still have left. Look at position groups real quick. Okay, so I mean, we need quarterbacks. That's just it. Let's see. Let's take a look. At tackle, we've got 1. Guards, we've got 4. Westmore is the only one that kind of has me kind of going. So I'm gonna go back into the recruiting list and look at the guards and see who's on the list. Okay, so we got a 4-star from Georgia. The transfer. Where did he transfer from? Okay, let's go take a look. Let's look at the transfer portal. And I'm gonna go look at the guards. Where did he transfer from? Ooh, he transferred from Tennessee. Alright, throw him on the. Let's put him on the list. And we'll take him off. We'll take this other poor kid off. Okay, we'll do that. Other positions we have. Let's take a look at those outside linebackers and the edges. We need to make sure they're good. We've got 1 edge coming in already. We've got 2 more coming in on visits. Alright, okay, cool. And then linebackers. So which linebacker crew was it? Oh, both actually. Okay, let's just hopefully we get some progress on those. We need these two. We need both of these Mike linebackers signed. If we can't sign them both, we're gonna probably need to look. Let me see. Any other Mikes on the list? Yes, there is. Harrison Taggart, a junior. Let's throw him on the list, and we'll go ahead and just offer him a scholarship, get him scouted, and then we'll throw 25 recruiting hours on him just to kind of get him floating. So that'll work for that. What else we got here? Oh, corner, and then each safety spot. We got 3. All right, let's take a look. First, we'll look at the corners. Oh, wow. Okay. Shit. Colton Hood. Who's transferring? He's a sophomore. And Siobhan Lee. So I'm going to look at these guys. I'm actually going to go transfer portal. I'm curious where they're coming from. So Hood's coming from Tennessee. Lee's coming from Auburn. Okay. Definitely one of them for sure. Ooh. Stamps is on the list too. Ooh. 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 All right, let me take a look at the safeties. Damn. Okay. This is an interesting problem to have. Oh. Shit. Okay. I'm sorry. I can't. You're going. I'm putting you on the list. And then free. Oh, okay. And then, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just going to add 1 for each. And you add stamps. Wow. Mm. All right. Ooh. So the question is, question is, which one do I want more? Hubbard, who's a 4-star strong safety, who's looks good. Chloe Perch, who's, ooh, okay. You know what? I'm going to split the difference. We're going to put 10 hours on Stamp. We're going to put 10 hours on Perch. Holy hell. Pays to go looking in the portal. God. Mm. Alright, so all our recruiting hours are done, are filled. Oh, week 1 recruiting is going to be in the books. I almost don't want to go for it because I know I'm going to lose recruits off this list just because of the list that I put on here. Okay. Let's move on to week 2. I don't even want to look at the list right now. Okay, so far only one guy's off the list that I've seen, and that's right tackle Jalen Feely. He's either going to Florida State, West Virginia, or Auburn. I'm okay with that. I think Micah Gilbert just locked us out. I think I'll have to take a look. I think unfortunately we're going to be locked out with Micah Gilbert. I'll have to look. Okay, we'll take a look. Okay, so we have 705 recruiting hours. All right, we're gonna throw 25 recruiting hours on him. We're gonna upgrade his to 25, and then Stamps we're gonna upgrade his to 25. Okay. Manning's in his top 5. We are second to LSU. They have not set up a recruiting visit yet. We need to. Coach Prestige. All right, we're going to set up a recruiting visit week 4. We're going to go on the Coach Prestige. God, I hope this works. Okay, so Gilbert's still there, so he's not in his top 5 yet. Playing time is a plus for him, and he's looking at D plus for that. So that may be a problem. Okay. Let's see. All right, Philly locked us out. I need to see if we need a new tackle. So I've got a feeling we do. And we do, because we only got one on the list. Alrighty. Okay, that's fine. We'll go after the best tackle that's on the list. That's left. And as far as rankings go, that looks like that's going to be Stanton. Stanton Ramil, a transfer from Alabaster, Alabama. He has us 10th on the list. That's not good. No. Honestly. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna swap. We're gonna go after transfer Jaheim Buckman from Leah Arx, Florida. He's looking at USF right now, Miami, South Carolina, Clemson, and Georgia. We're going to try to persuade him to come play for us instead. We're going to offer him the scholarship, set up recruiting hours, and I'm not playing around. We're going to just add 50 hours. We're going to get him going. Okay, ready for visits. Alright, let's see. Week 2, or week 4. Let's go for week 4. And then we'll pick conference prestige, and I'll pray to God it works. Right, week 4.
prestige. Championship contendership. Alright, we'll set him up week 2. Alright. And he's blocked out, and he's blocked out. Damn it. Okay. We're just going to have to hope they sign. Alright, so the last 2 we had are done. We still have our 3 recruits that are signed. He came in week 1. His visit was good. He's still not signed. He is looking hard at UConn, which is not good for us. But we'll see. Okay, so we'll move on from week 2 into week 3 of recruiting. And see if what we can get. We'll move on. Week 3. Hopefully we can get some recruits signed. And nope. We lose a D tackle. So that means we're going to have to add a D tackle. So we lost defensive tackle Gabriel. Pronounce the poor kid's name. So we lost one kid. Micah Gilbert is in his top 5. We're listed at number 2, and we're not gaining any ground. UTSA is okay. So we're down to 2. Can we get both of them signed? That's the question. He's number 5. He's number 2. Okay, we may want to add another guy to the list. Okay, let's see. Is there anybody to add to the list? Yes, there is. Okay. God help me. Okay. He's scheduled to come in week 3. Question is, thank you. I think that's this week. Yeah, that's this week. So he's scheduled to come in this week. He's gone through his top 5. He's into his top 3. God, I hope we get some of these guys signed. Okay, let's see. Nope. And we can't schedule visits with anybody. Huh, and Micah Gilbert's ready for a visit. But we can't schedule a visit because we don't have any open weeks. We don't have any open weeks to visit. Oh my God, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be interesting. One of the things I hate about recruiting is that it's so freaking hard to try to get people signed early if they don't want to sign early. And we lose wide receiver and we lost 2 tackles. Awesome. Great. Just what I wanted. Just what I wanted to have happen. You rat bastard. Arch Manning is committed to LSU. You rat bastard. And DeMar Isaac is going to USC. Arch, you rat bastard. Isaacs is going to USC. Arch is going to LSU. Again, rat bastard. None of our quarterbacks are signed yet that we have. What in the hell? Oh my god. Okay. We're just going to add him to the. Are you kidding me? This is what I hate about this game sometimes. I don't have enough people. Oh my god. Oh, this is. Okay, so I'd have 2 slots open so far. And I've got too many slots though. Need another tackle. And I need another guard. This team's going to be very interesting next year. Nope. And yep. Okay, well, this is going to be fun. Final week of recruiting. Here we go.
I know it's going to be bad. I just know it's going to be bad. All right, we get a commitment from D tackle Nate Gilbert, 3-star from Florida. Joining him will be cornerback Ashton Stamps from Harvey, Louisiana. Okay. Mike linebacker Doug Coker from Bradenton, Florida. Nate Jung from Dunnell, Florida, at will linebacker. Sydney Buckenshank from Venice, Florida. Is signing. Kyle Cummings from Miami is signing. As is Antoine Cheeks at corner. Damian Hutchins at will, linebacker is coming in. Glenn Jarrell at guard. James Siegel at guard. Nazir Corrigan at guard. Jaheim Buchanan at tackle. Frank Britton at tailback. Jameson Boyette at quarterback. We got one. Right guard Mike Dragos. Trey Latin at Sam linebacker. Tight end Dorian Fleming. Stanton Ramiel will be signing at left tackle. Wow. Oh joy, this is wow. So we gotta go. We got a decent number of players coming in next year. I'm gonna be intrigued to see who all signed with what, who all signed where. Okay, so Garrison Harmon signed with UCF. Vernon Callis signed with UConn. Levi Sharp signed with North Carolina State. Brian Blake signed with West Virginia. I don't remember adding him to the list, but okay. Vilma Talpa signed with, I think that's Tulane. Micah Gilbert is going to UTSA. Take him off the list. Joshua Robertson is going to Florida State. He's going to Georgia. Taggart's going to Oregon. Ray Hubbard is going to Louisville. Perch is going to Colorado. He's going to Michigan. I kind of figured that. And then Ramsey is going to Minnesota. So all in all, we signed 22 recruits, giving us, wow, a very bad recruiting class, apparently. Ugh, the number 36 recruiting class in the country. Well, all right. Let's take a look at position changes. See, try to get everything evened out.
college athletes coming in. We've got two. Britain, who would be a clear tailback. And we're going to put him at tailback. And then Coker, who right now is at 67. Oh, Sam or Will? Okay, let me take a look. Okay. We got two Sams. One's graduating next year. We got, yeah, he's going to Sam. Yeah, he's going to the Sam position. I've got three freshmen at will, which I will move one of them to Sam for sure. Okay, so our, ooh, good God. Well, I better pray that DJ Lagway stays healthy this year, because otherwise I'm in trouble. Oh God, God help me. Jaden Baugh will be our main tailback with Trey and Webb. It's him and Trey and Webb splitting carries. Katie Daniels and Chad Gasper Jr. will be, yeah. Unfortunately, these two guys will be redshirting this year. Unless one of them wants to go to fullback. But they'd still be redshirting. We're good. You gotta go into the corner. Alright. Let's take a look. Okay, wide receivers. We've got one incoming freshman. That's Athea Madden. We've got a bunch of sophomores. We've got 4 sophomores, 1 freshman, and 1. Oh God, this is going to be young receiving core. But we can build on this. We're going to have to recruit next year. Livingston is a senior. This is going to be interesting. Okay, we got 4 left tackles, 3 left guards. We'll keep them there. Okay, we've got 5 on the right side. How many do we got on the left side? 4. All right, we're good. I'm okay with that. 2 on the left. All right, one of you guys is going to the right side or left side. Honestly, I'm not sure which one. Okay, yeah, I am. Logan Sabinski, you're going to the left side. And we'll even that out. We'll just redshirt you this year. We'll just redshirt the incoming freshman. Okay. Cool. All right.
Jackson. Move you to either D end and you're 69. Where would that put you on the news? I'll put you third on the list at right, and I will put you at the bottom on the left. You go from being a 69. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead. We're gonna put you on the, I think we're gonna put you on the right side. I don't remember. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna put you on the right side. Alright, we're gonna put him on the right. Okay. We can go down to 3 wheels. Alright, so we got Stamps and we got Dijon Johnson as our top 2 corners. This is going to be an interesting thing. We're definitely going to need to look at corners next year. I mean, just for the high overalls. But as far as depth goes, we're deep. We just need corners that will get better in overall. We got 3 there. Got 3 there. Okay, we're good. Man. Colton Norton is our kicker coming in next year. I don't know. Okay. All right. So position changes are done. We're in trouble. We're definitely in trouble when it comes to the quarterback next year. If Lagley gets hurt, we are in so much shit next year. I'm gonna be leaning on that running game hard next year. All right, so position changes, recruiting's done, everything is good. God help me, we're gonna have to figure some things out. Training results. This ought to be interesting. Stamp moves up to 94 from 91. Bob moved up to, all right, fuck it, we'll just go by position. Lagley moved up to a 92. Warner moved up to a 71. So I have a little bit more faith in the poor guy next year. All right, so Bob moved up to a 92. Webb moved up to an 83. Daniels moved up to an 80. Gaspar stays at a 75, but his speed and acceleration increased. Ball carrier vision increased. So, and his short route running, his medium route, basically a lot of his route running increased. So, all right, we're getting there. Okay. Harvey moved up to a 64. Brown is now an 85. Wilson is now an 84. Montgomery is an 81. Hawkins is an 80. Bazile is an 80. And Abrams is a 78. Fleming stays at an 89. Jackson moves up to a 79. Livingston moves up to a 78. And Hardy moved up to a 75. It's interesting that the senior that we had going for us last year, right now is looking at being our 3rd best. Oh, man. Stanton Remy moved up to a 78. Fletcher Westfall moves up to a 77. Caden Jones moves up to a 77.
And Paul Terry moves up to a 74. Harris moves up to an 85. Pascal moves up to a 76. And he moves up to a 72. Poor kid, I'm not going to try and pronounce his poor name. Kearney moves up to an 87. Zaniel moves up to an 81. Nobody on the guard list moves up. On the right side, tackles. Levitt moves up to an 81. Cannon moves up to a 77. 76 for Pitts. 73 for McFrank. And 73 for Dice Jr. Cameron James moves up to an 87, and Jalen Wiggins moves up to an 83. McCray moves up to an 85. Woods moves up to an 82. Lyons moves up to an 86. 83 for that one. That moves up to a 77. 76 and 75. 81 and 71. 84, 76, 83 for Childs. Stamps moves up to a 94. Johnson moves up to an 85. Everybody moves up. McLean moved up by 8 to an 84. Grimsley moves up to an 80, moved up by 7. Plus 2 for Dennison. I'm sorry, plus 4. He moved up to a 79. Hanks Jr. moves up to a 79, going plus 2. And Flowers, plus 3. He goes to a 79. Thornton moves up to an 83. 78 for Gates and 76 for Stubbs. 87 for Castell. 76 for Davis. And 76 for Hayward. Norton moves up to a 77. And Loudon moves up to a 64. Interesting. Okay, that's pretty much it. I don't think anybody moved up by more than 9 points. I think so. I think I only saw about 8. Right now, that looks like that's only a couple of players. I don't think I saw anybody go past 8. Nope. I got one. Kyle Hardy went up by 9. Yep. Kyle Hardy was the biggest mover, 9 points. Right, training results are done. We're going to move on to, I think it's, oh yeah, encouraging transfers and the ability to customize the conference. We're not even at capacity. We're at 79 out of 85. We're not even going to encourage anybody. We need to keep everybody we got. All right, so I believe this will be the end of the off season. The beginning, and we will get ready to start. Yes, that's what I thought. So we're moving on to the preseason of 2026. I'm going to set up the recruiting board offline and get that going. We are, before I put an end to this, I am going to show the schedule, at least the schedule as it stands right now. So we will open week 0. We will be on a bye. We will open week 1 in Washington State. We will play FCS Southeast week 2. We'll have week 3 off, and then we will open conference play at Alabama. We will be on the road at Vandy and at Pitt. We will then play Arkansas and number 8 Oklahoma. Alabama is ranked number 17. I don't know how I missed that. We've got a home game against Missouri. We've got the big cocktail party against Georgia, week 10. And then senior night will be, oh wow. Okay, senior night will be week 11 as we'll play Auburn. We're going to close the season on the road at South Carolina and then at Florida State. So the final home game of the year will be week 11 against Auburn. That will be senior night. And then we'll end the season on the road at South Carolina and at Florida State. Damn. The only game that I can do, there's 3 games I can change. I can change the Pitt game. I can change FCS Southeast, and I can change Washington State. Wow. Conference play is going to be... Oh, God. Conference play is going to be interesting next year. God damn. Whew. All right. That's it for me for right now. We got through the off season where I wanted, and it took me an hour and a half. Okay, so thank you to everybody who followed along. Thank you to everybody who will end up watching this later when it goes on, when it goes up VOD, because I know I get more views after VOD, which I'm cool with. So, just to let you guys know, because I know I'm going to set up the recruiting board, get recruiting set up, and then I'm going to skip week 0. So the next live stream that will come up, it'll be week 1. It'll be the week 1 game against Washington State on the road. That will be when the next live stream happens. That will happen probably tomorrow. Yeah. So anyway, I want to thank you guys for following along as always, and y'all have a good day.